welcome back to the channel. So I want to talk to y'all about something really quick. Okay, so we went through tropical storm Chantel last night, wee hours of the morning today. Okay, and there was no power outages in my area or anything like that. It was a little windy, a lot of rain downpours, and that was about it. Okay, but I want to talk to y'all about this. We stocking up, you know how to stock up on food. I'm trying to make things just a little bit more easier for everybody. Lighting, power and lighting will make a world of difference, okay, if you were to lose power. All right, so go to the Dollar Tree. A lot of those lanterns and those and we've talked about this before, but it's a lot of people that's new on the channel. Okay, so go to the Dollar Tree, get you some of those lanterns, those for the yard lights. They got the little lanterns, they got the yard lights that has like a stake, and you put it down in your in the ground, and they solar, so when the sun beam down on them at night, they come on, they light up. You got a little switch, you can cut it on. Go get you a lot of those. Okay, keep them charged up by the sun. Put them outside in the sun, let them charge up. Make sure the switches is off, so they don't come on. You don't forget to leave them out there, and then they come on at night. In the event that you don't have no power, you can use those. You can put them in a glass jar, turn them upside down, and it'll illuminate. Okay, and you can have light that way. So I want everybody to be paying attention to your power sources. A lot of you may have solar generators. A lot of you probably have like gas generators. Those are fine, but a solar generator is perfect, okay, because it's going to allow you to have solar panels, and you can charge up with the sun and all that good stuff. Now, this is another thing. I see a lot of people stress out because they don't have a 3,000 watt generator or 2,000 watt generator. Listen, 300 watt generator is something better than nothing. Okay, something better than nothing. A 500 watt generator is something better than nothing. You can at least charge your phones, and you can at least, if you get the right appliance, you can get something that will literally be so small, but you can at least heat up water and stuff with. Anything is better than nothing. Okay, 1,000 watt generator, if you want to get that, whatever your budget is. But right now they already saying there's gonna be an active hurricane season. Now, how true that is, I don't know, because it seems like they don't know how the weather is from 1 minute to the next. Okay, but that's something I don't want to gamble with. I don't want to gamble with saying, oh, they don't know, oh, they do know, or whatever the case may be. It's more than just weather though. There's a lot of things we need to look into. Just in general, if something happens with the energy, power, okay, will be something that will be very make it a little bit more comfortable for you to have. So lighting and power. Now, you can use candles and stuff like that. We done talked about that. Those are the basic things, but just kind of like think outside the box of some things that you can get to just make your candles and stuff stretched a little bit more longer. If you use candles, please be careful. Okay, we don't want to start a fire or anything like that. I always tell y'all, please be careful if you are using candles. They do have flameless candles if you want to do that. You can get like the little tea light flameless candles from Walmart. Comes in like a pack. You can do that if you want to, whatever the case may be. But check out some of the solar lights, okay, that you can put outside. Let the sun, if the sun is out, let the sun charge them, and then you can have that for night if you are in a situation where you're going days without power. All right, so at least you'll have lighting, and that way you can save. If you have a generator or something, you can save that energy for not having to light plug up a lamp or something like that. So keep that in mind anytime that you are getting your preps and stuff for, you know, when it comes to the lighting part and all that. Because who want to be in the dark? I don't want to be in the dark. If you got kids, especially small kids, they don't want to be in the dark neither. Okay, so that'll be something good to think about. Also, right now we don't have to worry about warmth. It's already too warm. Okay, but another thing is, when you have the small generators, don't knock on those, because you can go and get like I think Dollar Tree. I think I had got one from Dollar Tree one time. They have those USB fans. Something is better than nothing. It gets hot. You ain't got no power. You can't run no air conditioning, nothing like that. You may have to use the USB part and plug it into your generator. Okay. Now, I showed y'all one of my generators, one of my smaller generators. I think it's like a 200-300 watt generator. But I have that fan that Aronde had got for me that I can use a USB, but it's a big fan. Well, guess what? I charge that fan, because once it's got a charge, I don't need to, you know, plug it up or anything like that. It go on its own. Well, I charge that with a 300 watt generator. So you see how that comes in handy, okay? It really comes in handy if you have to have one of those. So don't let nobody put you down and say, you know, well, you need to get a big this, a big that. Yes, it's good. I don't have a 2,000 watt generator. I don't have a 3,000 watt generator. The biggest one that I have is 800 watts, and it can surge up to 1,600 watts. So, and I'm happy with that. Yes, I'm watching to see if I can get an even bigger one in watts, but I'm happy with that because I have two 300 watt generators. Also, I have small battery packs, okay? That way you could charge your phones and things like that, and they are solar power. So those are things right there. That's like you got this sit to the side and saying, okay, my power and my lighting is together. We got that together, okay? And that can take the burden off of you a whole lot, okay? So keep that in mind when you get, and not only that, if you're not in a hurricane area, tornadoes, it's something for everybody, okay? Whether it's tornadoes or hurricanes, the weather is crazy. The garden season here has been so rainy. Never seen this much rain for, you know, from spring to summer since I've been up here in North Carolina. Never. Not like it's been. And it makes it hard on the garden because it's just flooding certain plants and all that good stuff. So the weather is crazy, okay? So make sure y'all are looking at those little things, those solar power little stakes, lights for the yard. Get those. We done talked about that a couple years ago, but I know it's a lot of new people on here, so you probably haven't saw those videos. So make sure you get some of those, set them out, let them charge, and then put them up. And that can be lights. You ain't got to worry about no fire, no nothing. And they're $1.25. Get them while you can, okay? So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope it was helpful to somebody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Hit that notification bell to be notified each and every time your girl upload a video. And I will see y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Y'all please be safe. Love y'all. Bye.